And Turbo got caught lagging.
Yep. Robo. Robo, you know what the fun fact is about this race? This race officially marks a year in my career of being a host in SLC. Year. Yep. No problem. He is doing things. That is all I can say. All right. Oh. Uh, I think Eris can probably do it. You know, she has a good time on these ovals. It's really hit or miss with her, but I think if she can put some together, I think she can do it. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! I don't think she's yeah, I don't think she's all too worried about anybody taking that 20.6, as she is the only person in the field to actually have done that. So I think she's just gonna take these laps to get a feel for the track, practice a little bit, and get ready for the main event. Tracks don't work for me a lot for some reason. You kind of hit or miss. Speedy XR1. The Speedy XR1 is probably one of the best racers ever. He breaks the rule before they're even broken. What a guy. You're doing better than me right now.
Hello. I don't know. I just drove, I guess. I thought people were gonna go faster by how things are going in practice. And also, to be fair, my practice was done well, very sleepy. I just decided, fuck this, I'm gonna go nap. So I took a 2-minute nap. Okay, maybe a bit more than 2 minutes, but it was enough to get me, like, alive again. Um, yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I can't be sure. I mean, it's usually because I don't have to worry that much about practice when it's not a crazy South Bendy type track, because when it's South Bend, I need to study that thing. But when it's something a little bit more simple, like Aguascalientes, it's more bearable, I guess. Because you know how I do with the short tracks. I'm not very good at it. Yeah. Fun, seemingly. I mean, I haven't actually driven the micros around Wellerfield. Um, but I bet they'll be fun, knowing how they are and how the track is. Um, yeah. I really don't know what else to say. We'll just have to wait until they come round and we just drive them. then will I be able to see if they're good or not. I shall not judge too soon.
I do indeed. Well, let's get this race going, Robo. No, that's too many. I mean, Twin can always sandbag whenever he wants to, but I do feel like a track like this is a genuine struggle, especially for smaller cars like the Formula Micros. It's kind of like the Daytona for these little tiny cars. So it's hard to tell if he was kind of sandbagging, but it's always a good call to say that he has a good shot to win because he can start however deep in the field and still absolutely dominate the race. But don't count Eris out of the equation. Already put up a good number on the board. Race ready, very confident. I think she has the ability to outplay Twin Turbo V6 today if he does not make the right decisions. Beige, you gotta go faster, man. You gotta hold that speed. Just keep going, even if you're lagging. Just keep going. Keep maintaining your pace. Dude, no chatting! No chatting! What have we just said? SDK, move up. Beige. Man, he dodged that one. Twin, you're to the outside of STK. Beige, to the back of the field. Twin, outside of STK. Mr. Monaco, inside row 3. Jason, outside row 3. STK, move up. And he's using that apron to his absolute advantage. Gained a lot of track on Silver. Working to the back bumper of that 01 machine. He's going to dive down low once again. Overtakes for position number 2 and possibly going for a second snag for the first place spot. 3 wide down the backstretch. Arisnetta cuts down to the apron. Side by side. Twin Turbo V6. Arisnetta off of turn number 4. Here they come to the front stretch. Still side by side for the race lead. Down into turn number 1 and 2. They both will hold off on the going under the apron really early. Twin Turbo V6 gets the run off of corner number 2. He'll take the lead as they drag down the backstretch. Arisnetta, crossover move coming into 3. And Twin will backlash, putting his race car back into the lead as they cross the line side by side through the D-shaped oval. Here they come, through 1 and 2. Still a good battle brewing up between these two down the backstretch. It's a drag race. Coming into 3 and 4, Arisnetta passes. And it's not going to hold. Or will it? Oh, she gets it at the line. I know, man. What the fuck? Damn. Mind you, the more these top 2 battle between Eris and Twin, the more Silver has a chance to make it a 3-way battle, enter that, and maybe make it a 3-way battle for the lead as they come through 3 and 4 now. Silver tries to make a move on Arisnetta. Will it stick? It will. He collects the second place spot. Here they come through 1 and 2. 3 wide for a second there. What the That low side is doing wonders for Arithmeta right now as Twin Turbo V6 sends it under the apron once again, collecting second place from Silver down the backstretch. He wants to get up to Arithmeta as they come through 3 and 4. He's going to send it in low once again. He can't quite get there. Arithmeta will lead the field to lap number 10. Quite the race we got here, Robo, ain't it? Quite the race. Side by side across the line, Twin Turbo V6 collects the lead, but not for long as Arithmeta slingshots back into the first place spot. Here they come off of turn number 2, side by side down the backstretch. He's got his wing right all over the back bumper of Arithmeta, but here comes Silver! Another three-way battle for the lead. They roll across the front stretch. Twin's gonna fall a little too short once again for the top spot on Arithmeta. They come through 1 and 2. Twin's gonna send it in deep once again. Can he make it stick with the runoff? He just falls a little too short. He's just about a halfway on Arithmeta. They come through 3 and 4, and he's gonna pass her on the outside. Arithmeta gets loose, and that'll give Twin the lead. Wow. She is starting to lose a lot of time on that 32 Lotus machine of Twin Turbo V6, but she's going to make up that ground with a huge 10 through 1 and 2. Look at her making big runs on Twin Turbo V6 here at OAM. She's really struggling. Yeah, she's really struggling with those wall taps. They might actually kill her run here in OAM if she keeps that up. The pressure is starting to get to Arithmeta with about maybe 18 to go. Meanwhile, we got a battle brewing between Silver and Arithmeta for the second place spot. Arithmeta going to send it in deep for 1 and 2, or 3 and 4, my bad. They're still side by side coming through the tri-oval. Silver is going to be out on top. Leaves the inside open for Arithmeta to overtake, but he's going to slam the door and say, "No way, Jose." Maintains his second place spot. Arithmeta's got the run. Can she overtake? Nope. No, she will not. Oh, wait. She falls too short. Oh, definitely. Coming up to 15 to go. Twin Turbo V6, out of all of this mayhem for the second place spot, is just on a Sunday night cruise. He wants to lead as many laps as possible, keep this momentum going, and possibly take home the checkered flag here in OAM. Definitely would be a nice crown jewel to add to his many, many plethora of wins in the season. I mean, it's possible. We've seen him do shit like that before, and you know what? That would be no surprise from the stud himself. Oh, wait. Big yellow! Big yellow! Whoa, my God. Twin Turbo V6 collects it. As we look at the timing board, Aricinetta has now collected another quick time, 20.241. Just adding on to her list of quick times that she has added over her career. This was definitely a well-needed caution for Aricinetta. This is a good chance for her to overtake and make it a last-ditch effort for the race win here in OAM. Man, this is gonna be wild. This is gonna be a wild last 10 laps as they make their way to the SLCRA restart zone. Green flag drops in OAM. Was a great jump on the field by Twin Turbo V6. He makes his way down the backstretch as Aricinetta got a good run on him coming up to 3 and 4. She's going to send it in deep, try to make something happen for the first place spot, but she's going to fall a little too short. And it looks like Twin Turbo V6 will come out on top on lap number 26. Aricinetta, good run on Twin Turbo V6 now. She has closed that gap. She is within striking distance of the lead. Twin Turbo V6 wides out top. He's got Aricinetta on his inside. Here they come through 1 and 2. Aricinetta makes a move for the first place spot. She collects it off of turn number 2. Good run. Man, oh man, this is a great dogfight for the race win here between Aricinetta and Twin Turbo V6. Some of the heaviest hitters in SLC history. Here they come through 3 and 4. Now side by side for the race lead. Twin Turbo V6 gets the run off the corner on the outside. He'll maintain first place position coming into turn number 1 and 2. He's got Aricinetta all over the back bumper, going to town on that 32, trying to look for any way she can get around Twin Turbo V6 with only 5 laps to go. This time by 4 laps to go. He wants to see some of this racing, man. That's what he wants. Still side by side down the backstretch between these two. They are absolutely putting on a hell of a show for those SLC fans looking for some Saturday night action. And Twin Turbo V6 gonna come out on top on lap 32. 3 to go here in OAM. Not a lot of time for Aricinetta. She's got to find a way around that 32. Aricinetta, crucial mistake. 2 to go. Oh man, that might have been the nail. That might have been the nail in the coffin. That could be game. Wow. This might be race here, folks. Twin Turbo V6 heading around turn number 3 and 4. He's going to take the white flag. And it's going to be yellow before the line. Wow. Jesus Christ. Twin Turbo V6, absolutely livid right now. I would not be happy if I was him. Definitely not a happy camper coming to this 2 to go restart. He's got to hold off a hungry Arisaneta right behind. It is unfortunate. Yep. Man, remember, this is going to be a chaotic and very controversial finish. What are your thoughts, and who do you think could come out on top here? Alrighty, folks, we're coming up to the 2-lap overtime. Pace car is in. They're coming up on the SLC restart zone. Green flag for SLC ORA overtime. He's going to come around the backstretch into turn number 3 and 4. Arisaneta obviously going to try to send it in deep for the lead. No, she won't actually. She delays on her huge apron. Right there, white flag. Twin Turbo V6 just has to make it a couple more turns. Down the backstretch, he's got 2 hungry cars behind him. Coming into 3 and 4. He'll dive down low, guarding his spot. Twin Turbo V6 will win in OAM, and this time he'll get to keep it. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I mean, did you like my little jab there at the end? This time you'll get to keep it. Yep. I mean, now he can say he won the race twice. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Bro, she got jealous. Can I sound him? Yeah.
Dude, Robo, it was me, dummy. I literally said it was me in the chat. Harris didn't do anything.
Harris isn't even here.
Robo, you're so fucking dumb, dude.
Like, she isn't nearby.
I literally said it, and then you started blaming her, bro. What the hell?
Yeah. Gotta go over budget with that car now.
He's got a giraffe now. Even better.
Yeah, I got giraffe now. Yeah, that race was pretty fun, honestly. Having a three-way battle for the lead. It's something you don't get to see every day. And yeah, it's just really enjoyable to have that sort of stuff here, especially on an oval. With qualifying, I honestly wasn't sure if we were allowed to take the inner apron, so I just took the normal line around. So I thought it would technically be cutting, but there also wasn't any track limits lines, so I wasn't sure. I just wanted to be safe, and that's why I was like a lot slower than in the race at least. So I bet if I just took that line throughout the race, I probably would have finished like maybe third. But yeah, good thing I didn't, and good thing I also asked, or else I probably would have taken that line. But yeah, it was a pretty good race. Definitely was under a little bit of pressure near the end, but I held it off, which I'm happy about. And the yellow flag thing definitely wasn't the greatest thing from you, but I guess you can learn from that and not do it again, because that was the last lap when it was called, and you're not really supposed to do that. But yeah, it's okay, because at least I won it, so you know, doesn't really matter too much anymore. Just yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the prize could have been split between me and Eris or something, because she did a pretty good job too. So yeah, and then second place could, I don't know, be given to whoever came in third or something. I don't know. Yeah. You know, I'm not sure. Like, 'cause I almost never get to drive around this track. I think we drove around it last year, but that was a very controversial race with Perf. I believe it was the same track. And yeah, I mean, at least he isn't here, so we shouldn't really be having any of that. So then again, with that being said, it should be a good race. But yeah, I don't know how to look at it. Because I don't really have much practice around this track with those cars, so I might do a little bit worse, but who knows? I don't know how to look. I lost my eyes. Sure. Get a. Wait, Mr. Giraffe, can you go on the plane? Does it work? Nah. Oh, there we go. Where is he? Where did? Aw. Did he die?
Yeah, fuck off. It was fun. That line was certainly something. Oh god. Yeah, that line was certainly something. I mean, yeah, no checkered. Die. I didn't think it was gonna actually work, because apron lines usually don't work, at least to the extent that this one did. So I'm more pleasantly surprised, I guess you could say. Still interesting. Oh hell no, car broken. I really don't know what to say. I didn't really practice much. So I feel like even if I practiced, the line was completely new to me, so I couldn't have if I had practiced like proper, I wouldn't have done any better or any worse, because I kind of learned the line on the spot. Like, the moment I saw Twin doing the thing while looking back, I was like, oh, what the fuck? And I just did it, and it worked, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Terrible.
Good evening. Mm-hmm. Eris raced me too hard. Yeah. Well, it was going fairly well up until my spin. Then the yellow happened. I had to fight back a lot, and then I think I got to the position I was in before the yellow I caused, and then the second yellow happened, and I got even closer to second place. But Eris got it anyways, so good job. Well, I can't wait for it. I can't wait for either of them. Yeah, you gotta try new things every day.
I wish I just snapped into the race early into the pace. It was quite disgraceful drive. I could have gone faster, made stupid mistakes, and it was overall disappointing. Quite so.
It was kind of disappointing. Started, but considering it's my first proper league race, and I'm not that mad. I kind of started making mistakes. Guys up in front fight and trying to catch. And hey, whoa, first league race in a while, Eris. Um, and the apron thing I kind of noticed in qualifying because I'm working with a mouse and keyboard, and using the throttle isn't the best. I'm trying to control it through the corners because you can't go flat out. So I tried cutting the apron a little bit, and it was faster. And that's how I kind of managed to get away with the third place qualifying. Yeah, how I have to contribute. Thank you.
We love you, Jake. Jake, say something. I'm giving up on you. This is why you smell like sulfur, Jake.